Okay. Well, alright. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're just gonna start playing Survivor. They're very cool. We're in Farmers, I think. Yes. Okay. Well, let's just complete. Oh, I should do something real quick. Just a second. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. So I can literally complete a challenge right now. I don't know if hit large centipedes. Never mind. That's actually a little bit difficult. Large centipedes aren't all that common for Survivor. Where would I even find them? Music is a bit too loud. Albino newt. Oh, that? So, I looked at this board a little bit. I need to hit large centipedes. I don't even know where there's large centipedes for Survivor. Maybe like garbage wastes. Maybe would there be any in Farmers? I'm not sure. Oh, maybe it's sub. Like in that room where there would be a red centipede for Hunter. The goal for these is to complete a bingo, not to complete the whole board. Maybe this one in the middle. Pearls, Outlaw, Steal a Pearl, kills Black Cicada, reach Vista Point. Oh, I just realized there's two Steal Pearls. That's I should change that. If I could... This one might be a little bit annoying though. So, all of these are to steal from scavengers. I think that may be this one. Or this one. We're right next to a pearl right now. Squidcidas, outskirts. Thinking outskirts, like industrial, maybe. Are there any in industrial? Probably garbage waste too. And I have to go to shaded. Okay, I think that's kind of a plan. I don't know about the Spore Puff challenge. I don't even know where to find large centipedes, and I would have to like hold on to these Spore Puffs for a long time to get them. Hello. Any Hazer related challenges? Doesn't look like it. Hazers suddenly like became a really important creature in this bingo event because they're used in a lot of challenges, but they're such a like not important creature normally. So I guess I'll head to Farmers. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Top gaming YouTuber. This YouTube thing, I don't know what it's called. I have not gotten it myself, or I don't know where to find it, but I've heard people talking about it. Chimney Echo way up in the corner. That's kind of irrelevant. For Outlaw, I mean, that could be be done and shaded pretty easily. There's a hole coming up where I can give them a ton of pearls and hopefully stealing one of them won't be a big deal. Hello, welcome to the stream. I don't know if there's any black cicada in farm. There's definitely white ones. Maybe I could try to befriend one. Oh, okay. Mobile. That's fun. I think I just leave farm. I already got one pearl. I don't really have a reason to be here. Yeah, there's one. 3. And I don't think karma is a problem here, but I'll shelter just for fun. There was a bingo game like an hour or two ago. It was pretty interesting. They played Saint, which is I think the first Saint in this event. Just cool to see. Oh yeah, there's popcorn challenges. Where else would there be popcorn in farm race? Way up on top, right? Well, I can complete that industrial. That's not that bad. But also kind of irrelevant. Also, there's another game. Yeah. Another game earlier. Wednesday, I think. That was also a fun game to watch. SWAT streamer. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah, so I'm gonna give these scavengers just all the pearls and I'll steal one and hopefully they don't mind. Flabbergasted scavengers. You're so ready to kill that overseer. Are the lizards still hanging out? Oh, he got away. Did they eat a... Hold up, this is my chance. I could have stolen a pearl. See, we're friends. Oh, I think I got credit for that kill for some reason. Now I gave them so many pearls. I don't think I need to hold on to them. So there's another. I'm just like giving them all these pearls back to them. They don't mind? Neat. I do really wonder. I feel like there's some questions I have about scavenger rep. Like, how much do they care about you stealing stuff as long as you give them stuff back, right? Do they mind if I steal a pearl if I've given them like 3? Or are they still like gonna try to kill you just because you stole something? It's kind of like trading, right? You're giving them something and then you're taking something. But normally with trading, you know, they actively give you something. It's not that you're taking something from them. Yeah, squid cicadas. So we're going up here. We didn't get to see a stowaway, I don't think. That was one of the challenges in the last game. A little bit unfortunate because they're so rare. Like seeing one in a challenge is pretty cool, but they didn't even do anything. I thought that going to Undergrowth would be a good option. You know, go to Undergrowth, get the Hazer, get the Stowaway. You're doing all those. Okay, so I don't know how this works. I have a Batfly. Is there a white cicada? Hello. I dropped them. Thank you, Rainbow Mechanics. What the heck? Okay, cool. That doesn't count. Just like every other rep mechanic. Are the cicadas taking a break or something? Where are they all going? There's one white one. Not the right type for this challenge. Okay, there's like one down here. Yeah, nice throw. Anyway, you know what? Maybe I don't do that challenge. Where else are there a ton of squid cicadas? Sky Islands? That's pretty far away. But this horizontal challenge requires that I find 2 large centipedes, which I don't even know where to look. This diagonal isn't too bad. I'm gonna shelter. Okay, I'm gonna kill this one squid cicada since I know that they exist. Then I'll shelter and just come back. Industrial pipe. Maybe I should check pipe here. Can you do this? Probably not. Whoa. Could then boost. That's a green lizard. So like one black cicada in this whole area when there should be like at least like 3 or 4 of them. Alright, whatever. I'll shelter and just come back, I guess. I think something that I've seen some other bingo runners do, which I think is a misplay. Oh, here he is not going for easy objectives immediately. Or specifically objectives that are you could do while moving. So I'm thinking like popcorn plants. You could just go somewhere and hit the popcorn plants along the way. Same with karma flowers. Getting points, I guess, occasionally. Vista points, right? So you could plan your route around going through the regions with Vista points and just check their locations And, you know, it doesn't take any time at all to get a Vista point. Unless it's, like, out of the way, I guess. But you just grab it, and then you go to a shelter, right? If I wanted to get points, for example, this challenge is actually quite difficult. And I feel like the points challenges may have been overtuned a little bit. Not everyone is, like, a Forerunner. And as some characters, like, Survivor. But that's, like, a significant amount of time you're spending on a single cycle. Oh, good job. Just killing stuff. If you die, you have to reset the whole thing, which probably takes longer than the average cycle. Plus, you have to, I don't know, it just takes a long time where you're not really moving. Unless you're really good at, like, killing creatures and moving at the same time. And once again, if you die, then it's, you're losing a lot of time. So I think early on, and these, like, popcorn and karma flower challenges, and pearls too, pretty common. Like, these are on most bingo boards, so you might as well just go for them. And then you focus on getting to some location where it's really easy to complete another objective. Maybe like a scavenger tool related one. Maybe, you know, a Vista point, maybe a specific pearl. Maybe I'd want to go to drainage system, get the Vista point and the pearl, make progress on the colored pearl challenge, and grab some karma flower and popcorn plants along the way. You know, you can do a lot of challenges all at once, but I see some teams going for, you know, really out of the way ones. I don't know if I can think of any specific examples, but usually getting those kind of challenges gets you an early lead, and then it's very easy to, or not very easy, but it's much easier to maintain that lead for the whole game. And that's usually how teams win. Yeah, good job. They just get a handful of easy challenges at first, and then for the rest of the game, it's like a handful of, like, more spread out hard ones. But also this like roll when you're coming out of the pipe, for whatever reason, I've become very consistent at it. Just kidding. But I figured it out. Going to Subterranean. I hope you're not, like, too haunted by that one game. It's kind of unfortunate that your next game is, like, was scheduled so much later. Because you're just sitting on this loss for a long time. I'm sure you're gonna do great in the upcoming games. Pipe yard incident. How many incidents do we have? We have the pipe yard incident. We have the kelp incident. We have the hazer incident. Hello, welcome to the stream. What if that? Oh, I could do a spear there. Whatever. I don't know where all these cicadas were before. Or are them down by drainage? I think so. He probably didn't die. Well, that's your mistake. Or maybe they did die and I just didn't get kill credit for it. That would kind of be annoying. Yeah, I'll go down to drainage. There should be some more squicadas down there. And there's some popcorn plants. And maybe I'll hop down by drainage just to grab some stuff. I don't know. For these practice games, I don't know if it's better to, like, just focus on one bingo, or maybe spread it out the way that I would in a normal game. I think some people are maybe overvaluing getting bingos. Because you need to get 5 challenges in a row without the other team blocking them. And unless they're like very conveniently lined up so you can complete all of them very quickly, and the other team doesn't block it in time, which, I mean, there's a decent chance that they won't, but I feel like some boards that I've seen just have like on every possible bingo, there's at least one challenge that's really rough. And so you might as well assume that they're not going to complete that challenge. And just focus on getting overall a lot of challenges completed. That ends up also like having a side effect of just making it harder for them to get a bingo, because you're just filling out the board. Plus it's... Let's go. Hold up, I need to rewatch that. I'm like sliding into the pipe. Okay, the pipe didn't even flash, first of all. The pipe did not flash. I was already sliding by the time they entered the room. And then I missed the parry. Classic Rain Room. See, there we go. That's the roll. Oh, yeah, what was I saying? Just focus on like getting a lot of challenges that are pretty easy to complete quickly while moving, so they don't stick around in one region for too long. And then you just fill up a lot of the board. Hard for the other team to get bingos. Maybe you don't get many bingos yourself on your side either, but it doesn't matter too much if you're if you like have such control over the board. But maybe that's you know, maybe that's not the best option. This room. Just, yeah, it's like telling you, this is a Pounce tutorial room. Thank you, Overseer. I didn't know how to play the game, but now I do, thanks to you. Scav incident? I mean, the scavengers kind of kill... Oh, good job. Scavengers kind of kill you all the time, you know? That's just a given. This is a stupid idea. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't know how to pounce after the tutorial. I mean, I'm sure that some people have done that. They accidentally pounced, they didn't really figure out how. Mouth washing. That's a game that I've heard a lot about and I know nothing about. Hello, Cerilith. You were crazy in your game. That was a very fun match to watch. Not in a bad way. Hey, that's my dude. Okay, I guess it's already dead. There's a chance though. Killing Skaya is a bit more annoying than I thought it would be. down this way. So I'm gonna go to drainage. Maybe I should shelter just to be safe. Usually a good idea. I don't know if I want to enter drainage because it's not relevant to the bingo that I want to complete, but also I kind of want to just go and check it out anyway. John. Did the cicada fly off screen? Guy once again. Can you get up here? Oh, the train is actually correct. That's fine. Yeah, no cicada for me. Go. You wanna grab a cicada for movement, or maybe kill it or something. Nope, it's gone. Oh, hello. Okay, I didn't expect him to climb out the pole. Not doing great. What was that challenge? Was that outlaw? Yeah. You know, maybe I'll go to drainage first because I'm being bad at the game. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could make that jump. I thought about running any percent recently, but then I remember that it sucks. Okay, it's a short category. I need to practice some of that movement anyway, but then you know, hazer skip or down patching the game. So I don't think so. No way, Rain World developers making crazy AI once again. Yep, drop that. No, I'm just gonna kill you. Maybe not. That was... It's gonna be funny if you watch the video, because it's like I'm like falling apart in the first half. I'm like, should I just restart? It's a very funny kind of run where the movement isn't great, but then it gets crazy lucky for no reason. Like, this filtration system was empty, just completely. And then, like, the wall wasn't awful. First of all, okay, what even happened there? Is that like a tile that you can't spear? You can't pin spears into? 'Cause it made that kind of sound, right? Oh, I should have. Well, I need food. And I think I've. Oh, you can get over here. I think yeah, no spear zone on the ceiling. I think I realized that for some speedruns, I can run them pretty casually off stream, because I think for some speedruns, oh, karma flower, oh no karma flower spawns, right? sometimes the Karma Flower did spawn in some other bingos, so I think it's a bit bugged. But we're doing a speedrun on stream kind of sucks sometimes, because you're like an hour and a half in, and you like want to take a break, but you know it's the middle of the stream, so you're like, well, I can't really take a break. I guess like, there's nothing stopping me, but you kind of want to keep the momentum going, you know. So I'm like playing for like 3 hours, but then after like the first hour and a half, I'm like kind of tired, and I'm not really playing as well, so I'm making more mistakes and like, you know, kind of losing motivation to like keep doing the speedrun. But if I'm just playing it off stream, I can do like 2 attempts and then take a break for like a few hours, come back, do 2 more attempts, you know, just be way more casual about it. If I go to drainage, I could get to damn, only 2 Squidcada kills. All the kills like haven't been saved. So yeah, I think I will. Oh, thank you. I think I will continue speedrunning for a little bit. Some survivor runs I want to do. I might have to do Saint again. But I don't think I'll be doing any streams until the Watcher of speedruns. I've really been enjoying the bingo mod though. So will the Squidcadas be running away from me this time? Maybe I just need to feed them bat flies. For some reason, feeding Squidcadas bat flies is like, it kind of feels like a joke. It's not actually a game mechanic, it's just something you pretend exists. Can you make this jump? Probably not. Okay. Secret strat. Okay, well I guess there's a few strats. If you want me to like send you like 10 videos of like tiny movement optimizations I found, I could do that. I would like to get up here. Actually, it's Squidcada this way. You know that room at the top of Chimney where you do the wall pounce at the bottom of the room and then you climb up a tunnel and then there's like 2 paths you can take to get to the pipe at the top. Where you can either climb up the pole and then like go through a little tunnel, or you can go through another pole and then jump over on the side. I don't remember what room that is or what it's called. It's kind of around the top of Chimney. I'm kind of wondering which path is actually better. I think maybe the right path is better if you're avoiding creatures. Like if there's a bunch of lizards or scavengers, it's nice to like take that top path and kind of avoid everything. But I feel like the other path is faster. You know, if only there's a mod that I could use to time each individual path very easily. Nice backflip. Okay, only 2 more Squidcadas. Surely I can get that naturally in some other region. All I had to do is do backflips. All right, where's the mod? I met the quota. Industrial. Shoot, I don't know where to find more Squidcadas. It's the problem. Nope, we have maps for that. Nope, not monk. So industrial, does it have any squids? Doesn't look like it. Then how about chimney? There's a really stupid lineage for one Squidcada. That's funny. There's a lineage from a white lizard to a blue lizard to a Squidcada. It's a downgrade. I don't know if there's another one for a white Squidcada. I don't know how many lineages there are like that where it's actually a downgrade. That's interesting. I don't think there's any here either. But there should be some in garbage wastes. Yeah. So maybe I go to garbage wastes for these and complete this challenge last. Yeah, I think that lineage. I remember that one. That one's like supposed to represent the decay of the rot. Which means maybe you can calculate the time that the time between what is it, like monk and or puncher and survivor? I don't know, whatever character where it goes from a DLL to a BLL. Calculate how long it, well, you need to know how long a cycle is too. Like how many cycles on average does it take for two 100% chances? I can shelter at the top. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. Finished popcorn goal? Nope. There were popcorn in that room. Me when the bingo runner doesn't get every single possible challenge they could. It's cool that they made a lineage system that is so flexible they could kind of use it to make whatever. Like empty dens that lineage into a creature so that it's like a random variation. Actually, let's not go that way. Oh, Pearl. You know, let's not speedrun. Doesn't this music play in Industrial? Yeah. Like this tech that I learned recently. I think some bingo runner did that and I was like, what? I don't know if you did that, like, if you set it up, like, as quick as possible, would it be faster than just climbing up normally? I don't know. Oh, hello. Have fun over there. That little situation. Oh yeah, the other vulture. Hey guys, you guys like me, right? I gave you a bunch of pearls. Doesn't matter how many pearls you give them, it won't stop them from sniping you off screen when trying to hit an overseer. Also, like, double boosting after coming out of these, like, long pipes. Something I didn't even know about at all. Because, like, Ice randomly just posted in the Discord, like, hey, this movement. And I'm like, oh, that exists. Okay, that didn't do anything at all. No, I didn't want to drop that spear. I proceed to do like the worst EI hops ever. I've also been debating how worth it are EI hops really. Because extended slides are like 1,000 times easier and still pretty fast. And like your average EI, well, I kind of suck at them, so they could be better, obviously, but like my average EI hop is like not that great. And you lose speed pretty quickly if you're like not bunny hopping perfectly, and even then it's still like you lose a decent amount of speed. And plus, sometimes you don't even have enough items to maintain them for that long. Maybe you do 2 EI hops and then you just like run out of items. And you could have done 2 E slides that would have gone much further, because they use up they travel more distance even though they might be a bit slower. Actually, maybe if I do the path from shaded to garbage, on that path, there's a bunch of cicadas in that room, yeah? Right after the gates. Well, either way, I think I should be able to find cicadas in garbage. Back from Purgatory? Welcome back. Hope you had a good time. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Outlaw. I wasn't even trying to get Outlaw. I was thinking of getting Outlaw in Shaded. Outlaw has to be like one of the easiest passages to get. You can finish it in a single cycle by killing like 7 things, I think. It's really not that bad. Like, look at this. That is not very good movement. Scoring, but you aren't allowed to get Outlaw. How is that even possible? Like, eat like centipedes? Do like the hunter objectives that give you points, like going to hunter and then moon and ascending, and then just get all the passages and that's it. I do have a lantern challenge. I'm not going to do it though. Just sprint to. Oops, sorry. Also shaded vista points. Oh, they're all like. So there's like one that's like right here. I think it's this room. It's either this room or the spider room or the other spider room. They're both in the dark. Ooh, do I want to take that path? It's kind of a dangerous room. That's actually a really rough vista point. Like, oh yeah, you have to go all the way down into the deep, dark parts of Shaded. Would you kindly give me your lantern? Okay. Thanks for the spear. Thanks for the spear. Direct. Stop rolling it. I would like to take this. You dropped the pearl. Nice catch. Okay, we're going down this area. I can't shelter. Maybe worth sheltering to avoid the spiders. Yeah, we're going down here. Lantern makes this much more safe. But also, if you're going through this path, just like throw rocks every once in a while. Path that no one ever takes. I have a feeling that this is some people's impression of Shaded. Also, I didn't really mean to do that, but it works. Like, they went into Shaded one time, found these rooms, and said, nope. And they never came back. Like, if only they took the top path, that is like 10 times safer. And still pretty fast. Also, this room is really funny, because it's like, it was a soft lock at some point. Oh, I can do the thing. I guess it never was a soft lock. You always had a way out. Also, there's no vista point here, so I didn't have to come here anyway. Which means it should be in this next room. Vista point. Shh. Huh? Is there another location? Did it say there's a vista? Oh. Every region has 3 vistas. I don't think that's true. Just like some random region that has 2 vistas. But it's mostly true. Is it the room next to this? Oh, okay. So the map is just wrong. Thank you. I need food. But like, that's really good to know that there is a path that you could take through Shaded. That, you know, you'd have to go through the spider rooms, but it does go through all 3 Vista points in one pass through the region. That kind of thing is pretty valuable to know. Oops, you just kind of got in the way there. I'm not using the Discord. There's this Reddit post that has all the Vista points, but I guess maybe it's a little bit inaccurate, or it's been updated or something. I don't know. I don't know where I'd find it on the Discord. Just something that bothers me about Discord when people put information there and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's on the Discord. It's on the Discord server." Where on the Discord server? There's like 200 channels on the Rainworld Discord server. Also, Chieftain for no reason. I guess I did give them some pearls earlier. I also, you know, I should probably experiment with this. How reasonable is it to just get this pearl? Okay, well, maybe not if you just throw the lantern. You could totally just make that jump with a throw boost and not really deal with the spiders at all. Okay. My perception of that room was always guaranteed death unless you bring a flashbang. Okay, we only have a few objectives left. I might as well trade to the scavenger merchant and maybe get like a bomb or something. I don't know. Yeah, okay, I'm done. I, like, for whatever reason, thought the pearl was a rock. Hello. I think the challenge is to bring something to a scavenger merchant. Okay, are you allowed to kill the merchant, and then trade the items back? Because I feel like I've been confused a little bit. Is that a viable strategy? No? Why not? I also said that it was a strategy that exists. On one of the bingo streams, he literally says in chat, like, I wonder if anyone's gonna do the strat where you kill the merchant and trade it back to the new one. So did he just change his mind? Also, this thing is just gonna hurt me. Oh, I was gonna go to garbage waste, wasn't I? It doesn't work anymore. That's really sad because I kind of hate this challenge, the way you're supposed to do it then. Because it's like so limited in how you're supposed to do it. There's only a handful of scavenger merchants across the whole map. The ones that are closest to each other are a bit more reasonable, but the garbage worms steal your spears, so you have to like find some other item to trade instead. And if the challenge is to trade, just trading one item between scavenger merchants, I think it's okay. More than one is a pain, because it might as well be 2 trips. You have to make 2 trips to complete that challenge, and then it just takes too long. I think maybe the only way to do it easily is to, I should have kept the lantern. The only way to do it reasonably is to trade something like a cherry bomb or a regular bomb or something you put in your stomach, and then bring it to, one of those kinds of items. Which is, you know, it kind of just means it's another one of those challenges where it uses up your stomach inventory. So it kind of conflicts with, like, transporting creatures through regions or transporting a pearl to a certain region. You know, those challenges are, you know, now you also think about those and the Scavenger Merchant one. But if it requires that you bring 2 items between Scavenger Merchants, that's an item that you have to hold and keep in your stomach. Which, if it's a spear, that's a spear that you have to be really careful about to not stick into walls. I have to do a wall pants here. Okay. Is this really difficult? Just kidding. Actually, there's another pole. Spider here. There's another pole next to the shelter that's in the kelp room that leads up to this area. Maybe you can do some crazy tech, you can make it up to that pole. All scavengers in the same room are considered the same one, basically. I think that spider just saved that egg bug. This is a funny terrain. This is like artificer movement area. Not really designed for Survivor. You could also just use a spear in that room. Yeah, probably a good idea. I sure do love downpour regions being super laggy. There is a potential, I think. There's this mod that makes Rain World 64-bit. I've had problems with Terraria mods where updating to a 64-bit version of Tmod Loader fixed a ton of lag issues. So I guess maybe the same thing could work with Rain World, but you know, debating if that mod should be allowed or not, because then that kind of changes the whole game in subtle ways. But yeah, Rain World has been like slightly laggy for me like all the time, especially in regions like Subterranean. But it's probably just like huge regions with lots of creatures that cause problems. Yeah, unknowns. And I agree with that there should probably be less mods allowed. Like really minor quality of life mods, like maybe just don't, maybe you don't need them. Only white cicadas? Nope. You're the next target. Please don't fly into the sky. Squidcada police. Not the Squidcada police. What are they gonna do? Ram into? Damn. Now the spear is stuck up there. Okay, I guess I'll look somewhere else. Or not. Do I have to? Some crazy Cauldron Vault could probably make it up there. Or you. Or maybe... No. All that. Yeah, not really good environment to get up. Can I just take your spear? There's probably some spear down here in this water that I can't see. Rainworld Meadow, I'm aware of it. It sounds very cool. But it's not like fully out yet. I don't know what that means, honestly. I don't know if they're like, if the mod is pretty much finished and they're just like wanting to add a lot more features before they release it. I feel like I'm like initially hesitant to like download like beta mods or mods that are in progress, but then also like they're probably mostly like 99% functional. Never be done. Permanent beta. I mean, it's kind of the same as games that are in early access for years. Not like AAA games where they're just like straight up unfinished, but I mean like games that like have a lot of content added to them. But you still can enjoy what is there. Scope creep. If the current version of the mod is just the multiplayer aspect, he's so high up. But they do be up there. If the current version of mod is just like functional multiplayer and that's it, then maybe I will get that. There's a ceiling up there. They just want to keep flying higher. The funny thing is that there's probably more Squeakadas and like much easier places to reach, plus I need another pearl anyway. Because these guys get to live. Whoops, sorry about that. I have Cheechin, right? They don't mind. $1,000 subscribers, yeah, it's pretty close. I can finally turn off ads on my videos. It kind of sounds like you're trying to make the mod sound worse than it is. It looks pretty functional from what I've seen. I think it's cool. I think, you know, maybe a lot of the features are unnecessary, but just any amount of multiplayer working as a baseline is great. Way better than we already have, which is like laggy, streamed, like or local co-op multiplayer. Where you can't even be in multiple rooms at the same time. 3 cents of monthly income? Now hold up, I might change my mind. 3 entire cents? Where I get the pearl? From the stronghold. The big room with all the items that the scavengers are guarding. Already starting location. There's just pearls there. You can steal. I don't know if it counts as stealing. I assume it does, but you just give it to them to pay the toll. And I don't think they mind too much. So there has to be squid caves in this room, yeah. It's been 10,000 years. Maybe. Quick crawl turn jump? Maybe? I don't know. A lot of people do that. I'm the one. Okay, where? No, there should have been squicadas here. They just didn't feel like showing up. Okay, I will try. No, this is the wrong way. Down and then that way and then that way. Carbon dioxide room. I did not contribute to the movement guide at all. I'm just using the same input display mod. Yeah, get out of here. Squid-cated detected. They exist. There's a spear. That's supposed to be a name suggestion. It's kind of hard to tell. And of course, classic cicada behavior. There's the second one. They're gonna take my spears. Uh oh, he's angry. No, I thought the other one would take it. Can I just grab you? Can you just come down here? I know that I killed all your friends and you probably hate me. Maybe that's why they're flying away. Come to think of it. Thank you. Please don't do that. Well, that's just too bad. Look, the guy's exhausted. Oh, he got away. Dude. Okay, note for the future, lower amounts of squid-cated kills. 7 is too many. There barely exist that many in the whole world. If you can find them. Oh my gosh. Nope, that's not your spear. That's not your spear either. The universe is conspiring against me. Thank you. So can I go grab a pearl as a little treat? Really? Surely this is possible. Yeah. Oh, pearl. Took a long time to get here. I don't think it's happening where your messages are getting duplicated. Maybe like refresh the page or something, I don't know. This way. Here's your location, by the way. Keep that in mind. In case you ever need me. Bodyguards. Oh no, my scavenger rep is too high. It's getting dangerous. It is funny. High scavenger rep and low scavenger rep are both bad. No, on YouTube. Not on Twitch. Twitch is fine. Yippee. Another alternative for this would be focus more on Karma Flowers. Go to Drainage System for the Vista and the Pearl. Oh, this would have been really easy to complete. If I just had a pearl in my stomach, I could have completed that, like, this cycle. Yeah, the Shaded Pearl. And then maybe passage up to, like, oh, yeah, pin creatures. Yeah, Garbage Waste would be probably good to rush here immediately, actually. And then go to Shaded afterwards. This challenge wouldn't be here because it's a duplicate. Maybe passage up the chimney. Maybe vulture cheese. Is it gonna crash again if I start a new bingo? Hell yeah. I don't think I have the most recent version. I'll probably play Survivor again unless anyone wants me to play a specific character. See, this is usually what the board looks like when it's just created. Three items from scavenger merchants. That's a nope. I want to try this challenge since it's actually, I don't know if it's been changed. I don't know if I have the right version. Oh, that's a variation of the challenge. Pin a creature in different regions, which it would be shaded. But if this was like a pink lizard or something, that'd be a cool challenge in a few different regions. Tame an eel, but then blow up. 2. This is kind of a rough challenge. It's not usually eel, lizards, and grenades in the same areas. This challenge, enter all regions except one. This is like a... Maybe this should be changed, but I don't think I've seen anyone complete that challenge. Except in some cases at the very end of a bingo, someone will have like most regions, but not all of them, and I'll have to go out of their way for the last few. But I feel like some people are like avoiding the region, like, oh, I can't go to shoreline because I would, you know, lose this challenge. But it doesn't really matter anyway. It's kind of a tiebreaker. Because if one team doesn't have that, or if one team has the access to the challenge, the other doesn't, that's a one extra point essentially. But I think honestly, it's worth it to go to that region if it's worth it, if you can get some challenge completed out of it. So what can we do here? I'm avoiding this challenge. Avoiding this challenge and that one. This diagonal isn't awful. Actually, it kind of is. Shoreline Hazer is kind of rough to get. Maybe this one? Or this one. Actually, no, that has this challenge. Right. This side doesn't look that bad. Befriend a white lizard, which is actually, like, give them, like, an egg bug twice. Pin a Lancermycin shaded. This challenge, I'm going to say that I've completed the challenge if this is the old version that doesn't have this updated. But this basically means get close to a Leviathan while it's charging its bites. That's the way they decided to change it, which I think is good. But it's still really difficult if you don't have a jetfish or are not Ruby-lit. So, you know, still a bit rough. And apparently there's no jetfish in the subterranean Leviathan's area. There's no jetfish there for Survivor. But there is for some other characters. Who knows which ones. I think I will try to do this one, which means I should grab a Squidcada immediately. Some people I feel like may be avoiding these challenges to transport like creatures or Squidcadas through regions. It's not that hard. Just accept the Squidcada movement. Understand how their stamina works. Basically, if you jump, they use up stamina. They're basically gourmand. You know? If you jump, it uses up stamina. If you jump too much, they lose stamina completely and they can no longer fly. And jumping more just prevents them from flying. So if I jump around a bit too much, see he's no longer flying. But if I keep jumping, it's not going to fix the problem. I had to stop jumping for a long time to let them recover. And now they're good again. And as long as you're holding them above your head, they have enough stamina to let you jump big high. I forget the karma of this gate. I hope it's enough. Although you can't carry, like, spears. So, you know, not great. Throwing them and picking them up quickly resets their timer. Knowledge. Okay, will he return to me? No, he just wants to escape. I can get up there. I don't know how to do this movement very well. Or it doesn't matter. Come back. Sometimes I feel like grabbing creatures, it works in a really weird way. There we go. Summon 100 slug pups. There's been some suggestions for slug pup. Okay. Well, I know. There's been some suggestions for slug pup related challenges. It's another thing, kind of like the refraction cell, where it's a neat idea, but also I feel like it'd be really annoying. So about the refraction cell, maybe I should talk about this a little bit. It's been changed so that if you are rivulets and you get a challenge for doing something with the refraction cell, I think the only one might be to feed it to a Leviathan. So if that challenge is on the board, you start with a refraction cell. And if you finish that challenge where you give it to Leviathan, I think you lose the refraction cell permanently. Anyway, that essentially means that you have a refraction cell, which is, you know, pretty advantageous for movement. But I think I prefer base rivulet movement over refraction cell movement. Because using the refraction cell, it's super floaty. You know, it takes, if you jump really high, it takes a long time to fall back down. You can't carry spears or rocks, so you can't do like or E-slides or wall pounce stuff as easily, you know. You still can do it, but there's just like less of a reason to, because you could just use the cell instead, right? It's kind of like Artificer. You you know, using the double jump kind of makes some other movement unnecessary because you could just use the double jump instead. So, you know, personally, I would rather not have the refraction cell, but since I'm given the refraction cell, I might as well use it because it is better in a lot of situations. Same thing with Survivor. I mean, actually not really at all. I don't really like Slug Pups. A lot of people are a fan of Slug Pups, and if there were some Slug Pup related challenges, people would be a big fan of that, I'm sure. But I would like, I guess if it's a good idea to get the Slug Pup related challenge, then I guess I would do it, but I'd probably just get rid of the Slug Pup immediately. I'm sorry. Because lizards like them. Yeah, you can use them as baits. See, I think if you want any... I feel like black Squircadas and white Squircadas should be considered the same creature for most purposes. Because they're basically exactly the same in terms of their behavior. It's just one of them has a bit more stamina, right? Actually, a lot more stamina. It's actually a pretty big difference. But it's kind of annoying to like kill just the black one specifically. And, you know, maybe there's like 50-50 like black and white Squircadas, so you can only kill half of them and you have to go to somewhere new to find the rest of them. I mean, yeah, I guess there are challenges for like different colors of lizards. But lizards are like much more common and much easier to find. Like, if you want white lizards, go to Chimney. If you want green lizards, go to Outskirts, you know. I just kind of think of them like they're all Squircadas, you know. Oh, this is like depth slide timing. That's funny. I was feeling so confident with my depths movement. I was like, yeah, I know how to do slides. I can do EI hops. And then I do get there in the actual run and I like totally fail all of them. But overall, it was still like a decent depth. Yeah, that one really big EI hop you can get in that long room, I missed that. So, the one on the... I would have to bring them through Industrial and Shaded. Actually, I have another idea. I need food though. Oh, there's a popcorn plant. Gutter. Ew. White lizards. Yeah, oh. Okay. Thank you. See, like a vulture like this would not be hard to deal with if I had a spear. But now they are a problem. Oh, they know where I am. I like how rolling with the Squircado just looks like you're sliding. Like you're technically in the roll state, but the Squircado doesn't let your body spin. So you just do this. Oh yeah, that roll variation. I totally forgot that existed. I should do that more often because it is funny. So Squircado, don't do anything stupid, okay? I basically told that Squircado to not be a Squircado. Probably shouldn't say that. Seven popcorn plants? Yeah, I don't think I'm completing that one. Yeah, funny rule. Yeah, okay, 7 isn't actually that bad. Handful of locations where you can find a lot of... Oh, 4 karma. Why do I forget these? That's the threat. Goodbye. Alright, see ya. Thanks for stopping by. This is the second time I've, like, traveled to a gate without enough karma. This guy's orbiting around me. I've had to go all the way back, so definitely remember... Oh, okay. Definitely remember where the locations are. This is actually a bad situation. Which means I don't have enough food to shelter. Oh no! Oh, hold up. This might actually be a problem. So I activated the echo. Actually, the echo won't even be there because I'm not enough karma. So never mind. All of that's irrelevant. I just need to eat food and shelter on the next gate. You know how the cicadas be. As in he's gonna fly away and I'm not gonna be able to get back. Okay, please don't. I want to eat bad flies. You can eat a bad fly too. But you know, they have gone several cycles without eating. Did I just set him into the sky? You could see them on the ceiling of the room. They just want to fly up as high as possible. Maybe I should have let him go like down on the lower level. I kind of need that cicada to come back. He should be up here, right? You can still see him up on the ceiling. Maybe if I leave the room, it will do something. Like, look, up there, the icon is just hanging out. I'll leave the room for a bit. Maybe they will do something in an abstracted movement. Or get eaten by a lizard while abstracted. Do I have karma flower? No karma flower either. That's not great. He's still up there. Look at this dude. Why do they do this? It'd be really annoying if I had to reset. Because I need to eat again, and then shelter, and then go back to the wall, and then shelter there, and then... kind of ruining my entire plan. I guess I'll explain it a little bit more. I wanted to... bring him to the wall just to increase this by 1. Where is it? Just to go through one more gate. Just come back immediately. go down to the industrial gates, then I can feed him to a white lizard in industrial after completing this challenge to befriend a white lizard. Then go to shaded, complete this, shoreline complete this, subtraining complete this. So I kind of need the Squidcada. Here's a vulture again. I just need to restart. I mean, can't really think of. I can go eat a karma flower and then restart, and at least I'll keep my karma. A classic lizard showing up right when you get down here. There's like 5 lizards in that room. And I think well, if I die, the karma flower won't drop anyway, so. Get out of the way. Wonderful. This is the kind of thing where if I did it in the event, the commentators would be very confused. Because they only see like a fourth of your gameplay. So they'll just look at the screen and see that I've like got a karma flower, died on purpose. Like what? Like in one of the last games, someone was trying to complete a challenge to eat hazers. And so they kept sheltering or eating food and sheltering really quickly to try to respawn the hazer. But of course, you know, it kind of looked like they were just like wasting cycles. Like, what are they doing? So if I drop you off here, will you not fly away? Also, don't get eaten by a lizard or a vulture. I wonder if I bring him to, I have enough food already, by the way. I only need 1. If I could, pick his batfly. But I don't really care. I can, like, get food much easier if I just drop the Squidcada, so. Yo, imagine the tech where you use the Squidcada to ride along a ceiling like that, even if there is no floor. Yeah, make sure to subscribe. I never encourage people to do anything. There's a somewhat subtle meta on YouTube where you ask people to leave a comment to answer some sort of question or I don't know, some sort of like whatever. Like, oh, make sure to leave a comment or to like tell me what your favorite this is or what you think this is, or like give a quiz or something. Just to increase the amount of comments that they get to recommend the video more to people. It's actually not very subtle at all. It's pretty easy to notice how often some YouTubers ask people to leave comments. And it's not even in like a make sure to like, subscribe and leave a comment kind of way, but like a integrate it into the video saying, oh yeah, like leave a comment telling me blah blah blah. They don't care. They just want more comments. Or maybe they do care, but it doesn't really make a difference. Bingo. That's correct. Are you, hold up, let me like look at the bracket. Yeah, I think I'm going up against your team in the next round. So I hope you're ready for that. I hope I'm ready for that. Can I just eat your batfly? No? Okay, that's fine. And wow, the batfly is gone. The Squidcada must have eaten it. And definitely didn't just evaporate. How many slug pups it takes to drown the Scavenger King? What? If you get enough of them, they will just suffocate him, just by making like a mountain of slug pups. And I have to bring the Cicada through industrial. Oh, will the Squicada be affected by the echo? I can see why some people might want to avoid the like Squicada transport challenges. But if you're like, I think if you're in outskirts, it's pretty easy because you're going up mostly to like industrial and chimney, and industrial is pretty short, so that's like 3. Well, I guess it's only 2 gates. Oh yeah, they are deactivated, but I can go around. So maybe you need to go somewhere from chimney, but maybe you can do it pretty quickly. And if it's only like going through 2 gates, that's also not really that bad. Probably too easy actually. Lizard went to a really annoying spot. I think my cicada broke. Yeah. So if they break like that, you can just like throw them to reset. See, this is the tech. I guess they don't like it though. You really need to get up soon. There's a blue lizard over there. Thank you. Gonna fall on my face. Yo, he sped up. He got a speed boost. My favorite thing about this whole bingo event has been seeing people try to practice and improve. Because I have a feeling that by the end of this event, everyone involved will be a much better player. Just from practice in the game, but also from learning much more about the map. Like Hazer locations, Pearl locations, learning, you know, Squicada movements, learning grapple worm movement, Jetfish stuff, you know. Just like all the things you have to interact with in a bingo that normally you wouldn't think about. Where karma flowers are, where popcorns are. What's your rain world map knowledge? It's good to learn, because it's really easy to learn one really fast route through a region and just always take that path. And never really deviate from it. Like, oh yeah, I know the map now. I can traverse wherever I want, but you don't really know anywhere else. The betrayal. So I don't want to tame a blue lizard. Oops. Just stop breakdancing. There should be a white lizard in this room. Yo, the double eating tech? I guess that is a pretty fast way to eat food. Popcorn and something else at the same time. I need to find a white lizard. That doesn't how you're supposed to do, man. Okay. I guess there is some danger in that. I was trying to do the thing, if you just pick up the oh, I'm all the way up here. If you feed them a creature, and then just take it from them and give it back, it counts as feeding them again. So you only need a single food item to tame like any lizard, really. Except I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend doing that on a red lizard. They would probably just kill you instantly. Maybe you're like artificer. That actually might work. Feed them like a dropwing, then parry them to make them drop the creature, and then just drop it to give it back to them, and then parry and just repeats. Although that might be a problem with your stamina. But that might actually be a way to tame a red lizard really quickly. Yeah, I'm sure that the red lizard would really like you after stunning it multiple times in a row. That's how to become best friends. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I just died, so I have to travel all the way back through Chimney. Thank you. Thank you for that. He outplayed me. Yeah, Squidcade is a bit rough. Yeah, very aggressive white lizard. If I know the karma to get to industrial. Karma gates too are also a really important thing to learn. So it can be easy to forget and just like try to rush to a region immediately, but then get blocked by the karma gate. It's karma 3, so I would rather really like to not die again. Okay, lizard check. You're really not that bad. Okay, you're kind of worse. No echo here. That's why it was really easy last time. Now he's just in a really bad spot. Deja vu. Surprised the white lizard followed me, because usually they're more hesitant. Thought the white lizard would stay behind and the blue lizard would chase me. And now it feels empty. they all went up there. Now would be a good time to start flying. I should have waited for the Squidcade to recover. Now we need to get to, well, okay, I can get the Squidcade. No, I can't. Yeah, karma. So I need to get food in Chimney while like holding on to the Squidcade and preventing them from flying into the sky. lizard in this room, or a vulture. Probably a lizard on the left side. Oh, it is a vulture. And surely this vulture scared away all the lizards. See, isn't this pipe nice? It's really long and you can see exactly when a creature's gonna show up out of it. I guess I don't like falling either. Like, falling this distance also makes them get tired. That's interesting. I guess maybe they're trying really hard to, like, maintain their height. So you have to wait quite a long time when falling down. Blue lizard? Yeah, actually. Karma flower is there. This is actually really rough because I think what I would like to do is get food and the karma flower and shelter, but without the squid cicada ever leaving. Or, like, flying off. Can I guarantee that? I don't think so. I can try to drop them off in the shelter and hope they don't fly away too far and get the popcorn. But I'm leaving behind the karma flower too. But the karma flower is kind of just for safety. Okay, please stay in this room. Okay, that's a good sign. I think I want to go for the karma flower if the squid cicada stays in that area. Okay, I will go for it. It's just chimney. Can't be that bad. Actually, it wasn't that bad. But it's the squid cicada still here. Thank you. Wow, he actually didn't move at all. I wonder if maybe if they're in a shelter, they're considered an item and they just kind of stay in the shelter. No, probably not. 1v1 5 people. I would totally be down for like any practice games. By the way, I found out that there's actually a thread on Discord for practice games that I just did not see. It was just hiding. Oh, you guys trying to stay exclusive? Yeah, I just didn't see it. Kind of a thing that Discord has been doing. In one server that I'm in, there's like 100 channels, but like half of them are hidden from you unless you specifically opt into seeing them. So when you join in initially, it looks like, you know, you're missing, like, where is the entire server? But then you like look through like the server or the channels list and there's like, you know, 100 more of them that you just couldn't see before. I guess it is kind of nice if you like don't want to see certain ones, right? But I think you could already do that just by like making them hidden. Yeah. Does it count as taming them if they're alive? You don't need more than 4 text channels. I think in a lot of cases that it's true, but I mean, in Rain World, the reason they have it's such a mess in that server is because they're trying to avoid spoilers. No spears. So that someone like, okay, it is kind of weird though, because you're expecting that someone who has played Randall but not all of it, to join the server. And like, oh, I'm still trying to avoid spoilers, but please like help me like with stuff. I guess like Randall's the kind of game where people might ask for help, right? But I probably can't get this guy out of here. Now that I think about it, like maybe I should have done that different. Definitely not making it up there. Can I climb back up here with the Squid Candy? But yeah, Discord servers with like 1 trillion channels, I'm not a fan. No, they're gonna kill the white lizard. I need to be friends with them, dude. What a mess. That white lizard is dead. He just said, I literally only look at a single channel, and it's the speedrun channel. Which is also like 50% score run. Actually, the score runs haven't been that active recently. There used to be a lot more. I'm not a threat, dude. I'm literally carrying a dead Squidcada. What am I gonna do, dude? So is there a second white lizard? Yes. Dude. Do you really have to do this? Don't run away. Damn, you're oh, but if that's probably bad. Try to do that. You still not friends? Is it not working, or am I doing something wrong? Oh. He just needed a moment to think about it. Okay, goodbye forever. Finally done with that mess. We're heading to Shaded next. Would there have been a better path to take? Not really. This board is kind of rough. Yeah. I definitely appreciate that the event organizers are making the boards like reasonable. Like if you just randomize the board, there could be some really bad challenges, but usually they get rid of the most, or they like tone them down to be like reasonable. Are you a friend? Oh, maybe he didn't like that spear. Okay, I see how it is. Carry Jetfish through 5 gates as monk. Yeah. Also, I'm wondering, so there's been some problems on the streams where Twitch is like horrible and like buffering and like constantly and desyncing. I assume that anyone who is streaming on Twitch is unable to do the other thing. Because that other, whatever, Video Ninja seems to work pretty well. I guess like if they aren't able to get that to work, they just go to the streams. But the streams always seem to be lagging a lot. I'm not sure what's up with that. Okay, Shaded. I'm basically just going through the region for a single Nitro Mouse. Also, it looks like when you're setting up the video, it kind of looks like it gives you the option to add audio. Which is like, you know, they do the Twitch stream for the audio, but if Video Ninja has an option for audio, then shouldn't that be used instead? Unless it just doesn't work for some reason. But it looks like if Twitch is going to keep being like awful, then they should just try to avoid it if possible. But I know that there's been like tons of technical difficulties. Like every stream so far has had some sort of problem with it. So just getting anything to work is better than messing around with stuff for like an hour. I almost completed that instantly. There we go. Maybe I should have increased that number to more. Well, actually, this is separate regions. So I guess if I wanted to do that, I would need to take a Lantern Mouse to another region, because I don't think any spawn naturally anywhere else. I'm not sure. Like, take one with me, then pin it there. That'd be kind of an interesting challenge. And Lantern Mites are kind of heavy. They really do mess with your movement. It's still possible to mostly get wherever you want to go. I totally forget what it was. At some point when I was playing Rain World, before I started streaming, I think I learned, or maybe it was from streaming, I'm not sure. I had to learn the route through Shaded. I remember I remember that I was watching some video as a reference of like which path to take. And then that was like always the path that I took through Shaded from then on. Until I learned about the fact that there's another path that's technically faster, but I kind of still like to take this one. I think that anyone who doesn't like Shaded should learn this route. And suddenly it becomes a really good region just to get from outer industrial to shoreline. This would always be the path that I take. But, you know, this is also the problem that I was talking about earlier. You get so comfortable with taking one path that you don't really learn the rest of the region. And there's like 3 paths you can take through Shaded. And they're all technically alternatives, but, you know... I mean, if you go down the middle path, there's a Karma Flower there. I think it is the fastest. But there may be more spiders. If you go down the bottom path, of course, there's just tons of spiders. Good luck. Yeah, there's the one pink lizard and like some coalescipides that are not a threat at all. And maybe scavengers, if you have a bad rep. That's like the only dangerous part of the region. As a Spearmaster, one of the Spearmaster games had a ton of Munisvultures showed up. There were like 4 of them total. I don't think I've ever seen that many show up in Shaded for Spearmaster. I guess this room is dangerous too. The Shaded Bridge. Okay, this is the test of the Leviathan. I'm pretty sure this is the old version of the mod where the Leviathan challenge is still impossible. So I'll try to complete it based on the way it's supposed to work. And not the way that it does in this version. Ouch, okay. That actually worked. So, still a while to get to the Leviathan area. I kind of have a feeling that the Leviathan challenge is basically, if you have a jetfish, you're good. Otherwise, good luck. But some people have been able to complete the challenge with several attempts, you know. It's not very easy at all. Oh, this guy's got a lead. Dropped it. I kind of wanted to see him just carry it around. Vulture? No. I wonder if there could also be a challenge to avoid a vulture bite. Because they kind of have a similar thing where they wind up for a bit and then they actually try to bite you. Is there a challenge to demask a vulture? I think that's something you'd expect to see, right? And if anything, you just kill the vulture and then take the mask afterwards. Maybe like demask like 2 vultures. That'd be a decent challenge. Unless you're a monk. Not a monk-friendly challenge. Or saint. Imagine if you could, like, demask... Okay, that actually kind of sounds really gross. If you could demask a Miros bird and then use its, you know, scissor beak as a sword. Oh, I almost got into the pipe accidentally. I still hate this cup, by the way. This guy sucks. Hey, dude. You got here quick. Oh, he's tired. And then you finally find a Leviathan and he doesn't even want to bite you. Doesn't seem that fair. I guess it could differentiate between living and dead vultures, but you know, it's kind of difficult, isn't it? I should probably try to practice that more. When I was doing Artificer Story Percent, my strategy is to demask a vulture at the start, and I had to get really good at demasking vultures quickly. It is actually a skill that you can learn. It's not complete randomness. That was a very satisfying era of being able to demask a vulture whenever I wanted to, but I'm probably really bad at it now. But asking if that in a challenge is maybe a bit too difficult. You don't want too many challenges that are, you know, too difficult for everyone to complete. Although, you know, there has been some score challenges that are a bit rough. Because it's supposed to be challenging, but I don't know. Maybe in the later rounds of the tournament, they're gonna try to introduce more and more difficult challenges. That's something that I thought they might do. Which is a little bit scary. What are you doing down there? I think there is a way to get this guy out. I'm probably not whatever I'm doing. It's probably not the right option. Actually, if I get him out the other side, I can swim around. Yo! It's real. Now can I get to here? Okay. Well, sorry about that. I probably should have thought that would happen. Hey, dude. Now I don't have a jetfish for you. Are the leeches going after the Leviathan? There are. He's covered in leeches. That's pretty rare. Or I haven't seen it before, but it makes sense, right? Okay, well. Yeah, if I could get a jetfish in there. You should honestly expect Leviathans just to be covered in leeches all the time. Or maybe some other creature that's unique to Leviathans. Because usually, like, real whales are like just like covered in a bunch of stuff. If you can make a comparison between Leviathans and whales. It's fitting. Okay, you're both here again? I mean, they were in the other room, but I don't have a jetfish. I don't know what happens to that other jetfish. How do you get into that little area? Even. Oh, there you go. Oh, never mind. He got. Maybe if I can, like... Honestly, I think that would count. Would that count? Never, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that jetfish to show up. I know that he shows up consistently. Definitely count with a new mechanic. Well, I died, but I'm not sure if it's like activate a Leviathan or like get close enough to like close enough so that if it did bite, you would die to it. It's just activating it enough. Maybe I should go check the VODs and see what it looks like. I mean, what do you expect to happen? Okay, that would count, yeah. That would definitely count. I want to look at that again and make sure. Yeah, surely. Can't check it off. Okay. Yeah, just back down here. To subterranean. That is honestly maybe a good strategy. Kind of sit on that, like, the very edge of the island. Wait for them to come up, and then you can just jump away really easily. Because usually, like, moving around in the water is really difficult. Plus, they're moving in the water too, but they kind of get stuck on the edge there. And you can, oh, hi, Moon. You can, jump away. Why is the Overseer showing me that? This is not story mode. So a bit of advice for the swim right here. Throwing an item is like a swim boost. Like look how much speed you get from throwing an item in there. It makes it much easier. Just don't get stuck on the ceiling. Or use the jetfish. I think that I really like this area. Do I? I don't know. Maybe I feel a bit conflicted, but you're supposed to use jetfish, right? But jetfish don't always show up because they're awful. But you can make the swim on your own, which I think is cool because you can eventually just, same with like a lot of Squid Cated jumps in like Sky Islands. Yeah, you technically need them, and that's what, like the intended mechanic, but you can just jump across if you're good. But usually jumping across is like, it uses advanced tech that isn't really intended either, so. This happened in the event, didn't it? Someone else got stuck here without a karma. I wish there was an option like that for the reindeer. Like, what if the underwater path that is meant for rivulets, what if you could take that as another character if you're really good at swimming? I mean, I guess then it's like kind of another swimming check. Or maybe like the pearl, right? The deep red pearl in Farm Arrays. That's usually really difficult to get with the reindeer because they're super annoying. But what if you could like parkour across the poles above the worm grass and make it to the pearl anyway without the reindeer? Or not the pearl, but like, imagine an alternative like that to get to subterranean without the reindeer if you could like do the parkour. Because then you could navigate across the ball, get grapple worms. But grapple worms are way more consistent. They are super responsive to your controls, and they are pretty much always in the same spot every time. They don't really move around too much. So I don't really mind grapple worms that much. And jetfish are pretty responsive, but they move around too much. Maybe like if you were to throw like a fruit into the water, they'd be like guaranteed to show up. Maybe that could work like that. But you know, you end up maybe messing around too much with the whole like ecosystem thing. Like, well, they aren't really, you know, independent creatures. They're getting controlled by the game to make them convenience, or make the mechanics more convenient. Like, if reindeer were controllable, that wouldn't really fit with the whole, they're just a creature, you know? They're supposed to be kind of annoying. Although, I think that reindeer could definitely be changed to be way more effective at what they're supposed to do, while still feeling like they're out of your control, right? Just make them walk back and forth between the rooms. Oop, I should not go down this way. All the reindeer have to do is walk back and forth between the rooms. And that's it. Not asking for much, but they somehow still don't work most of the time. I think that if reindeer worked, as in they didn't get stuck on stuff all the time, they would be a totally fine creature. Maybe it's still a little bit random on like whether deer shows up or not, but at least they wouldn't get stuck for like 10 minutes, not moving at all. I think the reindeer themselves would have motivation to not get stuck because they want to move to get out of the rain, right? Whatever the reindeer are moving around for. I guess because they want to be fed spore puffs from creatures. All the Vista points are in like one little area of Subterranean. Okay. At least I know where to check. Centipede? Yep, centipede. Destroyed? Yeah, I guess if I wanted the... Oh, dear. If I wanted the big centipede challenge, I guess I was on the previous board. This is where I'd go. I wonder where the stowaways are for Survivor. There's probably some in Outer Expanse, maybe. Oh dear. Like there's that one spot where I know that there's one normally. But it like changes for every character. There must be a stowaway for every, or a unique stowaway for every slug cat. There has to be. Like there's the ones in Undergrowth for Saints, there's the ones in like Outer Expanse or Subterranean for like Hunter. Oh dear. No, actually you've already got food. Imagine if the centipede grabbed me and shocked me while they're... Okay. Yeah, grab that dude. He's... Look. They're so blind sometimes. They're supposed to have good vision, yeah? What are you doing in there? Hold up, I can get past them. I don't know if I've ever seen one get stuck down there. There's the Vista. In the most convenient location. Free kill? I could have killed them. If I wanted to like grab like 10 spears. Where exactly is the Vista though in this room? It's probably like top left. Well, there it is. This guy is a problem. So the shelter is close, but not really. Please don't notice me. Okay, they definitely hear that guy. I've just had way too many experiences in this one little area. Getting blocked by mole lizards and spiders and centipedes and scavengers and lizards. Like caramels. Like everything, every creature in this region tries to block you from going down these like 3 tunnels. Okay, so with the new Leviathan Bite challenge, I would have completed this. Because in the version that I'm using, you have the Leviathan has to bite for you to complete the challenge. But in the new version, you just need to be within their like range at some point while they're charging up the bites. And that's considered a dodge still if you can escape that. Of course, if you die, it doesn't count either, but with those rules, it would have counted. Would I have chosen a different path? I mean, I don't think so. There's a lot of really annoying challenges here. Maybe the top row, I think, is the next most reasonable one. This would be really easy. This would be pretty easy. Yeah, super easy in drainage system. And then your Karma Flowers, and then, you know, this would be annoying. So I think top row would have also been not too bad, but I would have done this like 10 times faster if I didn't die a few times with the Cicada. So yeah. I'm gonna end the stream, yeah. Probably stream tomorrow, doing something. I don't know. Maybe I'll play like Artificer. Or Saint. I only did a little bit of Saint. Last time I don't think I completed one of them. So yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. See ya.